everyone. Welcome back to Fab Moms in Business. So with me, I have Shan. Do you want me to say Shan? I don't know if that's okay.
Shan is our
Okay.
Ladyluxable.
Okay, Ladyluxable. I like that better. Okay, I have Ladyluxable from Luxable Fragrances. We're going to run through a few questions. I don't want to say too much, but can you tell us who you are and what your business is?
Awesome. Thank you for having me, by the way. Again, I'm Shantau. I go by Ladyluxable. I'm the owner, maker, founder of Luxable Fragrances. It's a handmade home fragrance product brand that specializes in luxury scented candles, reed diffusers, room sprays, wax melts, and everything fragrance-wise for your home. We are positioned as gift ready. So for all your special occasions, whether it's Mother's Day, Christmas, birthdays, bridal showers, all our products comes gift ready in a keepsake box along with a gift bag.
Okay, that's perfect. So what have been your journey? Why did you start this business?
At first, I think it's curiosity. I'm a lover of interior decorating and styling. And if you know about home decor, you know candles serve as that purpose. One day I got tired of buying all the candles from Bath and Body Works and having an option of reusing the vessels or the glass jars, I would say. It was just a complete waste. So I just decided to buy a kit and I made my first 6 candles approximately 5 years ago. And after that, I realized it's something that I really wanted to pursue. I do want to say that while doing testing and research for candle making and actually started doing it, I noticed that that was the time I became free. My mind was clear. I didn't think about anything else in that moment. And being a first-time college graduate for my family, first-time entrepreneur, I'm the daughter that everybody pulls into different direction for everything, a mom and a wife. I didn't see what I like to do or what I wanted to do. So with that being said, once I started to make the candles and I took it seriously, it became therapeutic and still is.
That's awesome. I love that. That's awesome. It's like finding your outlet for you.
Yes, for sure.
Can you tell us any misconceptions you hear about your company or your industry?
For the industry overall, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry with a small percentage of it being handmade. One of the misconceptions I've gotten, and this has to do with both handmade product and being a small woman, Black owned business. And I want to stress on that because in this industry, they don't consider handmade to an extent as luxury. And I feel like if you have to make a product by hand, the quality and the time that is spent putting into that, it should be considered luxury. The second avenue to that is that as a small Black owned business and as a female in our community, we are expected, what they expect from us is mediocrity. Whether it's other cultures, whether it's other races, whether it's other businesses, they don't expect us to present our businesses on the forefront of it being luxury, of it being of quality, of it being led properly. And I feel like that is a misconception overall when it comes on to us as Black women and men running and operating a business that is of Black caliber. Because with Luxable Fragrances, the entire idea is to promote that is handmade. It is of quality, but it's also luxury, an affordable luxury that will enhance one's home and create memories.
Beautiful. Love it. Okay. What, besides making candles in your spare time, is there any other things that you like to do for fun?
I haven't really done anything for fun now that I'm thinking about it, but I do love stand-up comedy.
Okay.
I do love stand-up comedy. I haven't been to an improv in a very long time. I also like to watch Korean drama series.
Okay. Okay.
I really do. And I use reading subtitles as a way to relax my brain. I know it's weird, but yeah.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, I like to decorate.
Oh yes, you did say that in the beginning
Yeah.
too. When someone asked me that question, I was like, "This is what I do for fun."
Yeah, right? But now you really do have to think about it. Like, this is my life, but really and truly, what is it? And I want to make a point to that. I do have a scent that is called Shantau's Day. I named it after myself. As a matter of fact, my entire first collection is dedicated to my immediate family. So I have 5 signature scent, my 2 sons, my husband, my mom, and myself. I have the names I paired the names of the scent to the personality. So the notes of the scent is paired to the personality of the person who I named it after. And Shantau's Day represents promoting women, whether you're a mom, a wife, a single mom, a daughter, you're an entrepreneur, whatever it is you do, to take a day for yourself where you actually do something that you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because too often we get so wrapped up in serving everybody else that we forget to serve ourselves. So I'm glad you asked that, because I haven't been to the improv in a while. I need to now.
No, and what I started doing, I want to say this year, is I love to read, like really, really love to read. And
Mm-hmm.
just finding a moment to be silent and actually read wasn't hard. I just didn't make it a priority. Now it is a priority.
Yeah.
And I'm almost done with my first. Oh, I have it right here. Now I bring my book a lot with me. I'm reading
Yeah.
Atomic Habits.
Habits, yeah. A list.
Such a
And
cool book.
that's because I started out last month. I read my battery. Who Moved My Cheese?
Oh, I just saw Joe Rosen on Facebook. He just posted that book because in the real estate industry there has been a new law that has passed, and that book, what he was
It's
saying,
about change.
yes, that's what he was saying. So that's interesting. I do already have a long list, and I have a small library in my office because that's how
Yeah.
much books. But I have tons of books and I don't read them. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'll get to it, and
Let's get started. Yeah. Well, I'm on the same path too with you. I finished reading that one, and I'm actually on F Yourself.
okay, I've seen that book.
Yeah.
I have a lot that I.
That's good. I like that. You just gave me the momentum to pick it up, because I didn't do any reading for March. So we have about 10 days or 9 days left. So yeah, I'm gonna get into it.
And then my husband got me an egg chair for our patio, and that's probably my favorite thing to do is sit in my swinging egg chair,
Yeah.
and read. And now my daughter's like, "Oh, where's your book?" If I don't have my book with me.
Nice. That's good, and that's good representation too.
Mm-hmm. The next one is, can you describe one hardship or life challenge that you rose above and can say because of that challenge you are now better or stronger?
Yeah, I would say finding a balance. Once I stepped into pursuing becoming an entrepreneur, I had to now figure out how to still be readily available to my immediate family, be a wife, a supportive wife, and to be a mom, especially with my son being diagnosed, my 5-year-old being diagnosed with autism. That part has been the most challenging in terms of accepting, one, what the outcome is, and two, trying to figure out, as for me personally, there's nothing I don't feel like I can't do in this world. I feel like if I put pen to paper and I write my dreams down and I write my goals down and I write everything that I need to take place in my life or what I want to accomplish, I get it done. When it comes on to my son, I do not know what to do. I still do not know what to do. But I'm taking it one day at a time, and I'm learning that it's not the end of the road and that I can still be here as a wife, be here as a mommy, because I'm always going to be a mommy no matter what, and still pursue this dream of exploring the wonderful world of fragrances.
Yeah.
So the challenging that was to find the balance, and I am still trying to find the balance.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found it quite yet, but I would say that's the biggest roadblock, is to, and still being able to find time for me. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
My second keynote speaker for the Moms Brunch was Catherine Rudolph from We Venture. We Venture is a nonprofit that focuses on women-owned businesses. And in her speech, she said that it's not balance that we can really achieve, but an equilibrium. It's a scale. So one day make it more, but then the next day your children get more, and then the next day as long as at the end of the week everyone has been touched have already been.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. That takes the pressure off.
It really does. And trying to do it all in one day it can be a lot. Like not yesterday, they had something at Texas Roadhouse, some put your egg in a basket thing for the cards, and I wanted to take my daughter there, but in all honesty, I had some admin work to do. Like I needed to sit and be at my computer. I had some work to do. So instead of doing that and taking her there, Saturday they have another egg hunt. I'm gonna take her there on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then that day, yesterday, I was like, let's go outside. Let's go practice your gymnastics. And we did that for 5 minutes and she was happy as a clown. Just me
There you go.
with her for 5-10 minutes.
For
So
5 minutes.
literally, like, you know,
Mhm.
she doesn't know that I had work to do, but
Yeah.
I knew. But I'm gonna stop for 5-10 minutes. We're gonna go
Yeah.
play outside,
Play.
gymnastics thing, and then we're gonna, I'll get back to where you go do something else.
Yeah, that's true. One thing I do know that has helped is that I've created a timetable for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I do still work a 9 to 5, and it's a relaxing environment to work in. So it gives me leverage in working on my business as well. And I've been able to create a timetable where I can finish like the work for my job in the morning, and then I do the afternoons for when I have to do Luxable. And that has helped as well tremendously, even with having time with the kids and so on and so forth. So that's one tip.
What's the one thing you wish people knew about your business?
Oh, we offer gift ready options. Not just that, Luxable Fragrances is a brand that is curated to promote making your home your sanctuary, being kind to your spaces, because too often we spend a lot of time on everything else but how we should be able to feel at home, how we're able to come home to an environment that is safe, it is protective, it is where we can try at things, possibly fail, pick up the pieces and try again. But because we spend a lot of time on self-care or branded items, whether it's clothing, shoes, or hair, or nails, getting massages, which nothing is wrong with that, taking trips, living all this life. But for most people, they neglect where they lay their head. And I feel like true luxury starts in your home. And that is what Luxable Fragrances offer. That is what we value, is that you turn your home, whether it's big or small, if it's on a budget with your decor and style, and if you top tier and you like the expensive stuff, the bottom line is to turn your living spaces into sanctuaries so that it's a place that you run to go home. And one of the ways of promoting that is through scents, it's through fragrances, because they commemorate memory. So if you're going to take away anything, that's what Luxable Fragrances stand for. It is handmade, and handmade is luxury. And as a small Black-owned business, we are entering into that luxury space so that people that look like us could have something to follow later on if they do even want to pursue anything in that space as well.
Absolutely. Love that. And that, what you said about scent brings back memory. I don't know. I think I told you this when I first met you. My Jamaican friend, she was making rice and peas, the kidney beans. And she burnt it. And she was like, oh, no, it's burnt. But the smell brought me back home. Like, it made no sense. I was like, no, it's not burnt. That's how you're supposed to do it.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
It smelled, and it was burned. And it felt so good to me. I literally could be back at my home in Palm City with my mom in the kitchen. And it's funny how she thought that was burnt. And maybe it was. I don't know. That's how we ate it. I guess we ate it burnt.
Yeah. And it could be from like the overfilling of the pot.
That spills onto the fire
that you smelled, yes, but it's still a memory because 1 second, let me just mute this real quick. It is still a memory. One particular scent that I offer, it's all fruity, and it's called Adosa's Benevolence. Adosa is my mother's first name, and Benevolence is the kind of person she is. She's kind. She's the kindest person I know. It's pineapple juice, guava, kiwi, and coconut. Every time I smell that fragrance, it takes me back to Jamaica on a Sunday when all the natural juices are being blended, because we never used to buy juice from the store or whatever. They'll make it from everybody's calling me, I'm sorry. She'll make it from scratch. So whenever I burn it, it takes me back to being a kid and looking forward to that big meal on Sunday.
Yeah. That is one of my favorites that you have. That coconut smell. So good.
I'm telling you, yeah.
So the last question is, how can everyone get in touch with you? Where can they find you? What's your website? All those good things.
Nice. So social media, all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook is at Luxable Fragrances. And our website is luxablefragrances.com as well. You can email me at info@luxablefragrances.com as well for any collaboration, inquiries, wholesale, and any questions that you may have as well.
Love it. Thank you so much, Lady.
Thank you as well, Ladyluxable.
And we'll talk soon.
All righty. Thank you, Mama.